1 2 1 2. Hey, what's up, everybody? Why are we seeing these green candles? Okay, why is crypto green across the board? I'm talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP today. Now, I wanted to wait because this morning, I'm sitting here going, that's a huge percentage that my daily candles on all three of these charts. I've got some clarity. I'm gonna share it with you right here. It's basically the kind of thing to where when all three of these top projects are moving consistently, it's not random. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I want to talk about this. It's not a random thing. Okay, there's some details, and of course we can look at technicals, the volume, and moving average and that whole thing. But there's fundamentals that are creating this move. I'm telling you. I'm not predicting. This isn't a prediction thing like I did some predicting in the past. That's not what we're doing today. Okay, right here we're not taking a victory lap because things are shooting up. It's not like that. We're focused on fundamentals, okay? And there's something bigger than just, a volatile crypto pump. That's not what's going on here. Now, let's look at charts. Okay, I'm going to show you. Look at all this green, yo. We always like to check that out. Look at all this green, right? And it's not faded green. It's a bright green on the charts that we're looking at. Okay, where's Bitcoin? Bam, Bitcoin, yo. Ooh, it came down right before I was going to start this video. Okay, see the top of this wick? Bitcoin was above 90,000. I was just looking at this above 90. So we have a little breath, and there's a reason for this, okay? Now, let's zoom out just real quick. I want to show you the two white lines. Try not to look at everything else because we got our downward trend and then a steeper trend. It's these two white lines right here. We've been staying in this channel, and we just broke it, okay? Right there, we just broke that channel, okay? Right here. This white line right there, boom. We're breaking it up. Now, of course, Bitcoin always leads these moves. It's the highest market cap. Okay, that's what we got to always pay attention to. So it usually moves first. Okay, when we're talking about these liquidity events, it doesn't just create just noise happening. Okay, we've got a big green candle after yesterday. Like I said, there's strong resistance technically. Okay, we're talking about both right here. That there's strong resistance. That's 89,000. And we did breach the 90,000 a little higher, and it was sitting there for a minute. It has come back down. Let's take a look. Ethereum. Is Ethereum? Yeah. Even look at this, people. It's the similar kind of thing. The resistance was strong right here above. It's about 3,000, and we are up to 3,120 and moving. The next resistance as far as I can tell, that 3,100, but the next one is around 3,200. Okay, let me just see something. Yep, the RSI, we're starting to get overbought, so don't get crazy. Looks very simple. Now there's this symmetrical triangle that I had on here. It was crazy because it broke through there and we kept moving up. Okay, now the fundamentals. Let's look at the XRP real quick. Boom! Look at that. Look at that, people. I mean, look, we're not here to get crazy excited. This isn't a moon pump event. That's not what we're talking about today. We are about to touch the $2 mark. Same thing. I have my two channel lines that we're sitting in here. And then right here, right where that purple downward trend, it's a steeper downward trend. It broke through right at about $1.88. And look what happened. Now I know what this has to do with. Okay, this has to do with stop losses on the bears. The bears are betting on a down market because we are seeing some negative stuff. So let's get clear. This isn't a retail hype. Okay, on January 2nd. Okay, retail investors aren't sitting there just getting all hyped up. There's just not enough going on after the holidays like this. If you Google this, you don't see big headlines. There's no big headlines talking about crypto right now. Okay, these are underlying fundamental moves, it usually means that there's some stronger structural fundamentals happening for all these big projects to have these large candles. I think XRP is the biggest. This candle today is approximately an 8% move, and it's not even, I mean, this is only a half the day. That's 8% move on half the trading. It's 24 hours, but the candle resets at 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific, so we still have, we got another 4 hours, so it's half of the 24-hour day is what we're seeing. Most common reason for stuff like this is a liquidity shift. Okay. When markets start to feel tight, what happens is it's whether it's from the the rates, yields, expectations, crypto reacts quickly, right? It's one of the fastest markets to price in changing conditions. That's the thing. We talk about volatility, but it works more on uncertainty and less uncertainty. Okay, you guys seeing that? Less uncertainty, crypto moves faster. It's the new bright shiny object that people want to start being involved with. More and more people, the adoption curve is getting huge. Money moves into the risk on when other things are settled. Okay, that's kind of what we're talking about with these fundamentals here. Okay, another big factor that we're talking about here is that when these prices pump together, they move together like this, there's stop losses get hit at these levels, like this level down here, breaking out of this trend line, I believe is where a lot of stops have been set, and they get called out. That's how it makes these clean big candles up, more than a couple percent. We're sitting at almost close to 8%, 7.57% move that we've seen so far on this daily thing. So let's pause a minute. Let's pause on the XRP chart, because XRP is different than Bitcoin and Ethereum, because all these lawsuits for years and years with Ripple, and it has really stagnated the price of XRP. And we know what's going to happen in future with this project. It's a solid, amazing technology in the payment system area that we know is going to be incredible when the time comes here. Okay, when XRP participates in this broad movement, okay, it's a thing to where people there's less uncertainty. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. There's less uncertainty when XRP moves with Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is like the new member of the team, right? The rookie got drafted last year when all those lawsuits dropped and got finalized, and we paid out the fines and everything. The rookie of the year, this could be the rookie of the year coming in here that's freaking hitting bombs and doing well. The candle's much bigger. This candle is bigger than what we were seeing on the other two charts. So what does this tell us? This isn't speculation. This isn't crazy noise where this cryptocurrency community comes in and starts acting goofy. It's not like that. It's capital flowing back into the crypto space as a whole. It's some institutional participation, I believe, that we're seeing. It's just on less uncertainty. Okay. It's not clarity, because that Clarity Act's not coming out until the 15th. But what I was talking about yesterday, price action will get built into the Clarity Act by the time it hits. So that's where the FOMO comes in, when the general public sees, oh, the Clarity Act is passed, yay. It's already priced in. That's what we're talking about. These things get priced in before the clarity hits. So the price action isn't going to be insane post clarity. It's happening now, I believe. We're starting to see it move now. It's that whole thing where the risk appetite's improving. People are moving into the risk on. Liquidity is responding. That fear index is easing. I don't have the fear index up. I'm going to go find it, though, real quick. I want to see what that fear index is on CoinMarketCap. Just know that there's less volatility in the crypto market now. We're not going to see these insane blow off straight up parabolic moves. I mean, this is kind of looking like that, but just watch. It'll settle down and it'll go back and retest. It's going to go back and retest this level wherever we close at. I'm also guaranteeing almost that it's going to start backing off a little bit. So from here, what do we got to watch for, people? It's just that thing where can it hold? Okay, can Bitcoin hold those gains? We're not going to know till we fall through to tomorrow and look at it. The volume has to be there to confirm these moves. And lastly, are we going to see a thing to where the XRP army is no disrespect. Sometimes we get desperate when we are investing and we see our portfolio go up, we pull gains because we don't want to lose. And that's okay. Sometimes it's personal, but could this move reflect that? Bitcoin and Ethereum are a little more mature. Are we going to see a huge pullback on XRP? That's the main question. Okay, I'm going to be looking at this closely for tomorrow, more or less. We just want to see if it's consistent behavior with the big boys. That's what we're looking at. Okay, so coming lastly here, a green candle, people, in conclusion here, doesn't mean anything. It does mean something. It doesn't guarantee anything. Okay, it's worth paying attention. I got a little excited on this. I ain't gonna lie. So, I wanted to share that with you. I think it's not clarity because the Clarity Act isn't out yet. Again, I'm just reiterating. It's less uncertainty. These things are moving together. Let's measure this. So the Bitcoin candle is approximately a 3% move. Okay, which is a lot in one day. It's definitely a lot in one day. The Ethereum is a 5.37% move. XRP, which we did measure, is a, look, I went up to 8. So it was about 7.54% move. And that all makes sense. Okay? So it could be less uncertainty that's making this price action. Put up a couple more videos here. A lot of stuff going on. I started my video on writing covered calls, which is, I don't want to pull attention away from the cryptocurrency market, but it is that kind of thing to where it's a safer way to invest your money when a market is moving sideways. It's a safe, secure way to do it. I'm going to share that with you all soon. I've already started. I've got my notes and everything starting to. The reason why, because I did a trade today. I want to share it with you guys, man. It's awesome. It's awesome. Appreciate your time, Ray. Crypto Hop signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Do something fun. Do something fun out there. We're heading up the hill right after this. We're going to go get some turns. We got like 2 to 4 feet coming in the hills, man. It's a blissful way to clear the mind, to have some powder shoot up in your face, tire your physical body out so your mind can relax. Go have some fun out there. All right, buddy. 2026 is going to be a good year. Peace out.